All right. Whew. I'm not stalling because I'm scared, guys. I'm not stalling because I'm scared. Alright. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. How is everybody doing? Hope everyone is having a great night and or day as always. It is the weekend. If it's still Friday for you, happy Friday. If it's Saturday, then happy Saturday. Happy weekend for those that's Saturday. But I mean, if it's the ending day of Friday, then I mean, it's still the weekend for you guys too. But yeah, I hope everyone has fun plans for the weekend or relaxing plans, whatever you guys plan to do with friends, family, by yourself, you know, like always. And if you guys haven't, I'm a cat, but I'm not scared. Welcome to the stream. But yes, tonight is the first Scaredy Cat Saturday. Now, if you guys haven't heard or saw, I did make some changes to my schedule, and this is one of them, called Scaredy Cat Saturdays. And what it is if you can't tell from the title, every Saturday I'm gonna be playing horror games, scary games, and whatnot. And yeah. But tonight we're gonna be continuing Doki Literature Club. And again, I am not stalling because I'm scared. Anyways, but yes, tonight we are gonna be continuing Doki Literature Club. Nothing has happened in the past 2 streams of this game, but I'm starting to feel that something will happen. Like I'm starting to feel like we're getting close to the good stuff of this game. And I'm not talking about the girls. I'm talking about this, you know, the creepy, disturbing stuff that the game said in the beginning, you know. But hope you guys enjoy the stream. Sit back, relax, and all the good stuff. Grab a drink, popcorn if you have any, and enjoy me getting scared. Alright, let us continue. Load game. We ended off in the last stream with us finishing off like when we were sharing poems. So I think it was like the end of the day in the last stream, like right after we finished sharing our poems. Okay, so this is where we left off. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sari has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all. But that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're gonna be performing. Monica? Yeah, we're gonna be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. I'm at work crying. This is so funny. You're laughing at my pain. I get it. You're laughing at my pain. Sarah, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up in front of us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. I can't either. Like, anytime I am put in front of a group of people, whether it's in the classroom, on stage, or just even a small group of people, like, I have stage fright. I get stage fright immediately. I start stuttering. I start getting clammy. I freeze. Like, it's so bad. I cannot do anything. Like, I cannot do any type of like thing, performing, reciting, or whatever in front of a group of people when I'm like the center of attention and stuff like that. It's like it's nerve-wracking. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. I would be doing the same thing. Guys, no, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. ... But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it all takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. ... Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... ... It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Whew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? ... Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh, I won't even join this club in the first place. if any club has anything to do like with like performing in front of people or doing something in front of people, I want to join it. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. But if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation, I think. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you so much. Well, very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? Hey, Banna! Welcome to the stream. How are you? Are you still streaming? I'll go next. You stopped streaming? I'm doing good. Just started my stream like about 10 minutes ago. You honestly forced myself to. You forced yourself to stream, right? Or did you force yourself to stop? I'll go next. Oh, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. I'll start streaming. Okay. I wasn't in the mood all day. Aww. Well, I mean, if you weren't in the mood, I don't know. I don't think it would be a good idea to force yourself to stream, you know? Man, that's just me. Okay, Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it, Yuri. It is called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This might be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality. Okay. And glances around her as if she bewildered her, even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. Okay. It's not that we didn't want to applaud her for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. ... Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sari hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting to it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sari begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. That's my bae. Sayori's your bae. Hey now. Don't spoil it for people who haven't seen this. Come on. Don't do that. Don't do that. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Dino liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? I'm just kidding, guys. Yeah, she's just kidding. She doesn't die. Nothing happens to her. It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems won't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. Eh? I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Dino. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Dino lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. What's that supposed? What the fuck? That's mean. Saying my poems are crap? Jerk. Natsuki. It's fine, it's fine. Might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry I'm not really good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that will improve over time though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki... What the fuck? Begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are y'all looking at me? Well, we're supposed to look at you, what the fuck? Oh my gosh. Because you're presenting, exactly, we're supposed to look at the presenter, you know? Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Sure. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. Okay, it always worries me when the music, like, suddenly stops, but then, like, another music plays. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monica, of course, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Woo! Woo woo! Jeez, guys. Don't make it such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Dino, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I'll walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey Sayori. ... Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well... Now... This is one of those... saving points I should do. Yeah. Okay. Just save here just in case. I don't know if I want to change anything. Change my choice. So, which should I choose? I walk home with Yuri, or I would still walk home with Sayori? I would walk home with Yuri, or I would still walk home with Sayori. I mean, just because a girl asked to like walk home with her doesn't mean you guys are going out. It may look that way, but the two of you guys, the two of you know that it's not happening. Or is that a way? Probably like is that like a way that girls show that they like the guy? I don't know. Is that only a Japanese thing? Like if a girl asks you to like walk home with them? Cause I've never really experienced that here in the US. Unless you're already like in a relationship and your like significant other asked you to like walk home with them, of course. That's different, but it could be different in Japan when like they might like the other person and they just ask them to walk home with them. I don't know what to do here. I'm guessing Sayori is asking this because I don't know. If I say I walk home with Yuri, she's gonna probably think that I like her. But then if I say I will still walk home with Sayori, then I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I want to choose this just because, like, even if she asked me and I walked home with her, it doesn't mean I like her. Yeah, what the hell. Walking home with Yuri, huh? What does that thought... Wait, what does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. You admitted it. Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? Sayori. I can't figure out what you're seeing. Wait, how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Foreshadowing. Oh boy. This is our third poem, right? I think this is our third poem. Alright, let's start this. Meager. Unending. Uncanny. Fuck. Atone. Okay, I'm starting to feel that this poem's gonna be for Yuri. Variance? Oh, come on! Starscape. Are you fucking kidding me? Fickle? Wow. There's no way I'm doing this on purpose just to make this poem like favor Yuri. Cause like I don't know what word goes to which character. Like it's determination. What the fuck? Game, what are you trying to tell me? Holiday. Finally someone new. Okay. Games. Yes. Loud. Alright. Disoriented. Fuck. Fester. Email. Okay. Waterfall. Flee. God damn it. Rose. Dazzle. Kiss. Love. Alright, final word will be suicide. Goddamn. Fireworks. Alright. I'm still thinking that this poem's gonna favor Yuri, so... Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. I'm sure happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Shiori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Well, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. What does that have to do with squid? Monica? Monica? I don't understand. Dark Spoony! How are ya? Welcome to the stream. Best game? Got to voices. Eh? What do you mean got to voices? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. What is it supposed to mean? It's like, is squid like Monica? Is part of her name like a translation to squid? I don't understand. I'm lost here. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Shiori's anyway. Excuse me? Where's Shiori anyway? Oh, there you are. Shiori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I'll walk over to her. Hey Shiori. I'll wave my hand in front of her face. Never mind? Alright. Eh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? I just feel like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Shiori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. Natsuki is the prettiest. Well, we know who your favorite character is. I worriedly glanced at Shiori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Shiori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who was shuffling through some papers at her desk. Dino, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Shiori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a little downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Shiori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Dino. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if... Dark Spoony 05, thank you for the follow. I appreciate your support. Thank you so much. Welcome to the crew. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Oh, excuse me. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Dino. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Scaredy talks about you more than anything else, you know. She's been so much happier ever since she joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Scaredy is always like that? No wait, Scaredy is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Dino. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Wait, have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you. Around you? Oh, I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Scaredy is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Scaredy and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Scaredy told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? 'Cause you are. Honestly. I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone to start a conversation on her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. God. Game needs to stop doing that. I swear, like, every time the music stops, I keep thinking, like, something's gonna happen. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Do you plan on finishing an ending today? No. Not tonight. It's like on my what I do on my schedule. I play horror games every Saturday, so playing this and I stream for only 2 hours, so 2 hours every week, once a week for this game. It won't give me enough time to finish this game, so it's only gonna be in the span of I don't know how long this will take to finish an ending. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh? That's quite romantic. Eh? Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. That's the problem. You basically friend-zoned her for saying that. Just been friends. Just been friends. Ah, I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. I know. The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Ah. So you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case, Sayori. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Again, just good friends. Every other sentence you say about her is just you're just saying you're friend zoning her. ... Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. You weren't aware were in you, okay. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me way too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah, I should be taking my mind off the whole thing anyway. Why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Always drinking tea, Yuri. Always drinking tea. Do you not drink anything else? Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Eh? Yuri was going to make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? Monica, please mind your own business for once. Ooh. Sassy Yuri. Sassy. Damn. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Dino in club activities? Eh? My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Dino. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Ooh, that sassy tone. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. Gotta go bye next time though. Bye. Alright, Dog Spoonie. Thank you for the follow and thank you for stopping by. You have a great night or day. It made me feel so irritated. Again, the music stopped and it stopped for real. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people for that, like that. Dino, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Dino, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walked to the nearest water fountain. Once we filled the water pitcher, we returned to the classroom. Dino, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything? Hoo-hoo. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. Oh god. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Dino. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Dino, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Eh? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes. I have terrible reading posture. I know what she was about to say. We all know what she was about to say. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's in a bag. Wait, it's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Ciori's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. And as if in sync, we assumed the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I used all my willpower to focus on reading. ... After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay, I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. You're right. Then I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so I don't have to, She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate. I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop there. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yeah? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me. Looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Dino, sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah, that's all it was. Yeah, then you don't need to stop it or anything. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. ... How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. A sudden cut to her. What the fuck? What the hell? Oh boy. Alright, hold on. Before we continue. Ooh. Alright. Oh boy. Cool. Alright. Oh, that kind of hurt. Alright, let's continue. What? Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Dano, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Who should I show my poem to first? Who should I do it first? Ba-bum-bum. Let's do... You know what? Let's do Monica first. Hi, Dino. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I'll let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. ... This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? Oh, great. That's because most of the words in the poem were like favoring Yuri. Oh god. I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversations out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers. I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just mean that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. Eh? You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? A fictional one anyway. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. Okay. Alright, let's see what this poem is about. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill. Is that quill? Right? A dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat and I pick up a gust of wind. This isn't scary. Oh boy. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the most sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much effort, much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seemed like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Huh, are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright. Oh crap. What the hell? Okay. Sorry, I was having trouble typing on my phone for some reason. Alright. Who should I show my poem to next? Let's do Yuri next, since it's mostly favoring her again. I think this is the second poem that favored her. ... Dino. This is wonderful. I can feel the emotion that you poured into it. Is this the result of trying what I suggested yesterday? Yeah, I guess so. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more feeling. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. Sayori. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? ... For some reason, Yuri doesn't respond. Yuri? Yuri smiles sadly. Dino, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. And when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, Dino. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understand what was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Dino. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like everyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends, and I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hand. Yuri puts her head in her hands. Okay. This time, she's smiling as she does. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Oh, boy. Her poem's called Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically? Is that what it says? Where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface. Under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss. But beneath gray rolling clouds and endless enigma, the easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet. But where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. We still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my piece to erode at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to Earth forevermore. I like that. I like that poem. That was pretty nice. I'm aware that the beach is kind of inane or inane. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's inane. Inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. You say that like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So, Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request, but well, I suppose it's not too bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Alright. We'll do Sayori next since apparently something is... I mean, we'll do Sayori last because we know something's wrong with her. She has some, like, I know something's wrong. So, and Yuri did say Natsuki and her are writing, like, about the same thing, just in different styles. So I want to see what her poem is like. So we're gonna do Natsuki next, and then Sayori. Okay, just needed to stretch a bit. Alright, who should I show my poem to next? We'll do Natsuki. Dot dot dot. This one's alright. Alright. Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit. Well, of course I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? Eh? No, gross. It's not like I care. It's not like that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away? That's, it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Good. Natsuki's elbows connected with my stomach. Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you off after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. Ahahaha. Dot dot dot. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing even happened. I'll be your beach. Oh, that's funny. Okay, never mind. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. Hey, Miss Joe, thanks for the lurk. I'm lurking on yours too. I just didn't say anything. I'm looking in your stream too, so I don't want you to get upset about me not lurking. I lost my place. God damn it. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Damn, I can't read. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in the footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. I remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. This actually sounds like this poem actually sounds like it could be a song. Like it actually sounds like a song. Like if it had more words to it, so it can make itself an actual like song, I think it would actually work. Like I think the part where it repeats "I'll be the beach," I think that would be the chorus. But yeah, this one's nice too. Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write something negative about the beach. Well, Yuri's take on it was a little more solemn. Well, that's... Gee, she better not have said anything bad about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted us to write the same topic. Yeah, you can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. There's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. I swear Yuri said that Natsuki was the one that wanted to write a poem on the same topic. But then Natsuki said that Yuri wanted to write on the same topic. I don't know. But last but not least, we will show our poem to Sayori. Alright. Ugh, boy. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Not on purpose. Probably Yuri. Again, not on purpose. Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant though. But it's okay. You're making new friends just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Dino. Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. You didn't show me your poem! What the fuck, man? You didn't show me your poem. Well then. We didn't get to see what Sayori wrote. Or even if she wrote anything, for that matter. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out Hold on a second. Isn't it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing to the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Ugh. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah. It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? Hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. Hey, Ziko! How are ya? Welcome to the stream. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Who? Is it Ho or who? I think it's Ho. I don't know. That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people? Your volume is overall... Wait. Your volume overall is quite low. Is it? Are you talking about the game volume or my mic volume? Let me turn up the game volume then. Okay, I turned up the game volume just a little bit. I don't want to be like too loud for you guys where like you go deaf and stuff. Yeah. I mean, I hope it's loud enough. Maybe I'm not close enough to my mic, maybe. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Next week we'll be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Your overall stream volume, it's noticeable since I'm trying to listen to your stream and another stream at the same time. I have your volume as high as it will go, and it's still hard to hear what you're saying. Okay. Let me turn up the volume again then. Hopefully that's loud enough. Actually, maybe I should do this too. Okay. Actually, let me just turn it down a little bit. Okay, hopefully this is enough, maybe. I just don't want to blast the volume really loud that you can't hear me. All right. But we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. Let me scroll back up here. All right. Maybe I need to put my microphone closer to my mouth. I'm like sitting pretty much a foot away from it. It's like the mic is sitting on my desk right next to my keyboard, and I don't have like those boom arms, so it can be like right in front of my face. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure that out in the future. Now the game volume is higher than your voice. It's a bit. It's by a fair bit. It's easier to hear you now. So something must have improved. Huh. Okay, well, people always say that the streamer should be louder than the game. So I lowered the game volume, and hopefully I'm louder than the game. I don't know. Oh, whoops. Okay, cool. Cool. But I don't want like I don't want my voice to be like that louder than the game, but just enough that you can hear me like clearly. Alright, challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? Yuri doesn't have anything to help with. I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. ... Now Natsuki's pouting too. Geez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. Excuse me. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know, so you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. Okay, let me just turn down the volume on my computer. not on OBS, but on my computer, because I want to hear myself talk, and I don't want the music in my headphones to like make me talk really loud. But hopefully it didn't lower the volume on. Maybe it did. Hold on. Okay. I don't know if it really did anything for the stream, because I lowered the volume on my computer speakers, not in OBS. So hopefully it didn't really make that much of a difference to you guys, or a difference at all. Alright. You'll be wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Dino. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would really appreciative of that. But this game doesn't really have much that needs to be listened to. It's not really the best game to troubleshoot audio balance issues with. How are you liking the game so far? I like it. It's just not a lot has happened since I streamed it. Since I'm streaming it, like I already done 2 streams of this game before this stream, and nothing really happened. It's just the same old atmosphere. But I'm pretty sure it'll get good soon enough. Like the main thing of this game is gonna happen soon enough. It does take a long time for things to start happening. Yep, I know. Ugh. Okay. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. Well, that's just fucked up. That's kind of the wrong way to ask for help, you know? It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Dano may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Dino to... What are you saying? It would be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just, what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Dino to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend time with me yet, you know? Way to convince me, Monica. So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Dino, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. But of course, I'm going to go with... fuck. Well, this is another save point I should do. Because choices. So I'm going to save here. Okay. Now, The question is, who should I choose? You guys have any ideas who I should choose? I see. I have ideas, but I've seen the whole game, so no spoilers for me. I see. I saw some of the game. I don't think I've seen like all parts of the game. So maybe Monica. Monica would be an interesting choice. We never really, like she said earlier, we never really had a moment with her, I don't think. And this is kind of creepy, I don't know. Like how she's like peering in between the two names right here, like her eyes are just poking out. I don't know, that's kind of creepy to me. Like her eyes are just like right there. It's just staring at my soul. She's just staring into my soul. So I think I'm gonna go with Monica. We can try Monica. Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Yay, you picked me! The music stopped again. Hold on 1 second. Yeah. Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us. But I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. But Dino was the one who... that doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah. We have a lot of work to do, you know. We won't do as good of a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. So are you going to do the right thing, President? Okay, I get it. It's technically more logical for a Dino to help one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do. Well, that didn't lead to anything. that just made me. Alright, let me save. Let me just save over this one. So who should I choose now? You guys got any suggestions on who I should choose? Because I'm pretty sure, because Monica did say Sayori is already helping her, so I don't think Sayori is gonna be a good choice. Because then it'll just lead to them arguing again. That's what I feel anyway. Bum, 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 bum. I don't know, maybe I should go with Natsuki. I don't know. Well, I don't think logically, I guess. Baking, I think baking does take more time than doing decorations. Not to mention, she has to make a lot for a lot of people. And decorations is just for their section, so it's just not that much. Logically. Realistically, I guess. So I think I'm gonna say Natsuki here. See what happens. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. And you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people. Don't worry. Baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Eh? Just a minute ago you were saying that's because... ... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway. You'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. Oh, fuck, I forgot about that. Now that's just guilt tripping me. She just said that to guilt trip me. God damn it. ... That's good. Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard not to feel bad. So that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes, of course she is. Of course Natsuki is. Everything except the performance is going to be awesome. I don't think that really counts. What about you, Dino? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. ... Natsuki starts pouting too. It's not that big of a deal or anything. Well, it might not be just that. I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean... ... Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look. Natsuki goes over and puts her hands down on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here, and you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're going to make the atmosphere special. That will be really important for the way that people feel during the performances. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. ... You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken back by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things. But I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best, and all of us are going to make it really great. Make it a really great event. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here for a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so fair enough, there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packed up their things. I start to follow Monica and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other. Where are you going? Eh? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. We literally would have gone home and realized you didn't even have a way to contact me. Well, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Geez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me her number. Okay. I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait. You're coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house. Yeah, right. I could have a guy over at my house. My dad would kill me. Really? It's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah. I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. So you better look forward to it. Oh? Didn't you say you were just going to give me dirty work? Give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like in front of everyone. I was looking forward to this. Looking forward to this. Something like that. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so... Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Never mind. I can't believe this. Natsuki is going to be coming to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to making something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. Alright. This is where we're gonna stop for tonight, everyone. So, we're gonna save here. Yeah, we're gonna save here. Go back to the main menu. Alright. Hope you guys... Do I tell Sayori I love her even though I don't in part 1? I don't know. I didn't know you get a second chance. Oh wait, you do get a second chance, don't you? Do I tell Sayori I love her even though I don't in part 1? I don't know, it's really your choice, honestly. But How do you say her name? Killa this me? Is that how you say your name? Thanks for stopping by. But I don't know. Honestly, it's your choice. Like whatever choices you make affects the progression of the game. So, I mean, if you didn't tell Sayori you loved her in the first part, then I don't know. You can continue not to tell her, or you tell her the second time. It could change something, you know? I'm gonna stay true to me then, even though she is all depressed. Hey! Hey! Killa this me. I hope I'm saying your name right. Killa this me. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate your support. Thank you so much. Welcome to the crew. Even though, like, I'm sorry that you came at a time that I'm about to end my stream, but I appreciate you stopping by and I appreciate your follow. Thank you so much. But it's close enough. I'm sorry if I am pronouncing it wrong. But thank you everyone for stopping by. I hope you guys are enjoying the game. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And I think the next time we stream this game, which is going to be next Saturday, the next Scaredy Cat Saturday, I'm pretty sure this game will get to the good stuff. But I hope you guys have a great night or day, depending on what time it is for you. But we are gonna raid someone before I go. So if you guys can stay a bit as I see who we should raid. Okay. Let me see. Let's see. This game has more of an impact if you play in larger chunks, for FYI. But of course you should do what you like. Yeah, that sounds more reasonable. Yeah, I agree with that, honestly. Cause I think playing it in 2-hour streams is not gonna be enough for this game. So I don't know, maybe next time I'll stream like 3 hours of this game. Like next time next Saturday when I stream this again, I'll probably stream like 3 hours, maybe that'll be enough, hopefully. But yeah, but that'll be next time and next Saturday. This right now, I'll stop here. Since it's about to, like, where I stop now is like where it's about to get good. So we are bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum. Okay. I know who we're gonna raid. I gotta wait for this ad to play. Because I don't have Twitch Prime, so I can skip ads. or you know what I mean, or not have ads play at all.
Sometimes
I was juking the shit out of him.
Okay.
Sometimes jumping through those windows takes so fucking long when it's shit.
I'm right here by hook.
That's your first hook, isn't it?
It is. I juked the shit out of him.
So we're gonna be rating
He's standing.
Dead Drake. He is an awesome. He's an awesome streamer. He's playing Dead by Daylight right now, so hope you guys show him some love, show him some support, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Thank you again for stopping by. Thank you to those who followed me, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your night or day.
I don't see him anymore.
Bye.